Like we did in our last video, as long as the bases of both sides of the equation are the same thing, all we have to worry about is making sure our exponents are the same. So in this case, the base on either side is 5, so I can ignore it and just set the exponents equal to each other. Well, just be careful on that 5, it's missing an exponent. Remember, you can always add a 1 in its place if you have a missing exponent, because 5 to the first is still just 5. So setting my exponents equal to each other, I get 1 has to be equal to 2x plus 3. So now, even though the equation may have looked complicated, it's not that complicated at all. I have simplified it sort of to this linear equation. So I'll subtract 3 from both sides, and then divide by 2, so x must come out to be -1. Now, this other example on the right side of the screen is a bit more complicated because this time I don't have the same base on either side. One side has a base of 7, the other side is 1 over 49. Well, the trick for these problems that we're going to look at today is that every problem can be rewritten so that it has the same base on either side. Since this side has a base of 7, I'm going to ignore the 1 over 49. I'm going to figure out a way to write it as 7 raised to some power. Well, right away, 7 squared probably jumps out at you because you see that 49 and you know that 7 to the second power is 49. You're on the right track, but because it's 1 over 49, 7 squared won't work. Recall though that negative exponents have the effect of flipping a number around or making it its reciprocal. So 7 to the negative second power, I'm just going to do some side work over here, 7 to the negative power is the same thing as 1 over 7 squared. Remember, those are just some negative exponent rules, which then becomes 1 over 49. So all of these, I guarantee you, for what we're learning right now, there'll be a way to rewrite your problem so it has the same base on either side. And now we'll just proceed as normal. Since the base is the same on either side, we can ignore it and just worry about making the exponents equal to each other. So 4x minus 10 has to be equal to -2. So if I solve this equation, I'll add 10 to both sides, so 4x would have to equal 8, and then divide by 4, so we find out that x must be 2.